The EIT Pukenga's new acting head of the School of Health and Sports Science, Dr. Helen Ryan-Stewart, says the amalgamation of the nation's institutes of technology and polytechnics brings a wealth of research collaboration opportunities.
There are advantages to the amalgamation of the polytechnics under Te Pukenga in that we can really come together as subject experts in the areas of research and teaching and start to really develop some world-leading knowledge in those particular areas. So our head of school, Ondine van Dolm, has been seconded to Te Pukenga as a unification lead. So that means that she is no longer undertaking her role as head of school, and instead she's leading all of the Te Pukenga subsidiaries through unification of various different programs. The School of Health and Sports Science has varied programs within it. We have a really strong bachelor's program, degree program in sport and exercise science, which is, I guess, our flagship program. But we also offer programs in exercise, sport and recreation. And we also have our hairdressing, barbering and beauty team within the school. And we also have health and well-being, so looking at mental health and well-being and those kind of studies too. My background is sport and exercise science. I have worked in sport and exercise science in education for the last 18 years. I started off as a laboratory manager at Massey University in Auckland, and since then I've gone on to teaching and lecturing, and more recently in my role at the University of Winchester in the UK, I undertook leadership roles in policy, learning and teaching development and knowledge exchange. A girl from Shrewsbury ended up in Taradale because she happened to marry a Kiwi man who was born in Hastings and grew up near Wairoa, and she met him in Auckland when she was there working for 4 years, and we decided to come back to the Hawke's Bay because it is a place that really means a lot to us. In fact, we got married in 2015 out on the Mahia Peninsula. My sporting background is quite varied. From a young age I was involved in athletics, track and field, and I was also involved quite heavily in netball, and netball was really where my sporting background took off. So I ended up representing regional level and moving on to the first iteration of the Team Bath setup at the University of Bath while I was studying there. Actually under a Kiwi coach, a lady named Lynn Gunson was my coach there, and she always told me I needed to come to New Zealand and play netball out here.
Ryan-Stewart says the amalgamation will also be good for students wishing to transfer to another school to seamlessly pursue specialised study. Patrick O'Sullivan for Bay Buzz.